Happy Saturday! Now, this is to go out on Saturday. Today, the sun's shining and it's Thursday. So if it's not, I'm sorry. But it's really good light to do this. So I thought I would just do my kind of jewellery collection, mainly current, with some of the old pieces, because there's a lot of old stuff I don't wear, but over the years of collecting things it's really nice to show them. I thought I'd start with the stuff I wear all the time, which is always on my body, so it doesn't matter if I show this because it's never lying around for anybody to steal. So the bits I never take off, which are the most expensive and precious and so much behind them. So I'll show you. First of all, I've got two necklaces that actually weren't that expensive. That's Edge of Ember. I'll show you. I think it's the Solary sort of collection, but it's not in the Froze edit, it's just before that. So the boys got me that for my birthday, and my dad got me the gold, it's a compass, because I like travelling. Although, yes, I haven't been able to do anything about that this year, but these are the two favourites that I wear all the time. Obviously they weren't very expensive, but they're from my boys and my dad, so that means a lot. I have currently in my ears a mixture. I like Astrid&miyu, which you get when you go to them or order from them. Every piece you buy is in a little box, and every box you keep you take back and they recycle the packaging. So I've got quite a lot of those boxes to take back, but I had a piercing done in there as well. I had my third hole, which has actually got Astrid&miyu in it, and the second hole has. I did have Astrid&miyu in here, which I changed to a different Astrid&miyu. That's the big one at the back, it's just an eBay, Amazon at the minute, because it wasn't healed enough for Astrid&miyu to change it for me. So I will, and I've got the Astrid&miyu cuffs. So up here I had Astrid&miyu, but I lost them. So they're just two cheapies for now, till I can get back to Astrid&miyu and get those changed again, and that one changed. In the bottom I have got Shaun Leane. These gorgeous hooks. I'll show you them. I've got them in silver and gold, although I only wear gold now. I don't wear any of my silver. I don't know, I might go back to it one day, but I just don't like it really on me at the minute. But I did get the big pair of Shaun Leane earrings. I just think they're beautiful. I just wish the big ones were gold. So they go through your ear, and then that goes through the hole. And then I've also got those, I'll show you, in silver, in the small. They're hook talons, I think they're called. They're from Selfridges, but I suppose you can get them from other stores like that. But Shaun Leane, I just think they're lovely. The big ones were quite a bit more than the small ones. I'd like to collect more of their bits, but that's on the back burner for now. So on my arms I never take off, my Cartier love bangle, which Bruno bought me on my 40th, and then he got himself one, and now it's his 50th next year, and I'm trying to save up to get him the gold version. So we both would like the white gold and the yellow gold. But he's older, so I'm over halfway saving. I've just got to save all next year now. I've actually got a John Lewis bracelet on with it. Never take that off either. And then a Cartier white gold love ring. It's got 3 diamonds, one every other of the screws. That Bruno bought me for moving house, for all the hassle. Then I got a Bvlgari. It's called, I've written it down, B01 ring. It's actually the Colosseum apparently. In Italy, it's supposed to resemble the Colosseum. I love it. That was for my birthday this year. On the other hand, the engagement and wedding rings, they're old and battered. Although that's not my original engagement ring. That was like an eternity that we moved. Then the Cartier Just Une Cloud, which means just a nail. And I wanted that for so as long as I'd seen that it means just a nail, because I'm a nail technician, and I thought a play on words, whatever you call it something. There's a special word for it, but I just had to have that because that's my job. So I never take them off. Oh, and obviously the watch, which was a special present last year. Obviously you can see that. I'm not going to go into that, but these never come off. So now to the normal stuff. Where shall I start? Really old Tiffany. Needs cleaning actually. The Tiffany they returned to. I actually had the keyring twice to match that, but I just got it so tarnished and bent. In fact, Bruno put it in his pocket and it just kept getting bent when he had my car keys in his pocket. I do like this one. I think we bought that one in New Orleans. That's the gold and white gold interlocking Tiffany rings. I like that. In fact, I haven't worn that in ages, so I might give it a clean and I might wear that with my compass one. Yes, I like that. It's got both golds and both golds. I think gold and silver. And then in, was this New York? New York. We got the Tiffany T-ring, which I wore on this finger for ages, but it was from the big Tiffany and Fifth Avenue. So it's probably the cheapest thing they actually had in Tiffany. I'm blurred again. Because we went up to the 4th floor or something, which is silver. We went past all the diamonds, but you have to have things from these trips. Okay, then I've been actually wearing a lot of pearl, not real pearl, and I got this anklet, which I've taken off for next summer, but I like that pearl one. I've broken every year I break my anklets, but I did buy quite a cheap pair of earrings with little pearls on, which I would like to get in a real gold, but I wear these a lot because I like that pearl effect. Talking of little pearls, these I sometimes wear were my wedding day pearl earrings, and I still wear them. I just think they're so cute. They're tiny and they're just 21.5 years ago and I still wear them. So there's a little pearl. The other lots of collections that I used to love wearing, in fact I could still wear this one, is Tanya Bardo from Cheshire, Housewives of Cheshire. Her angel wings. So I've got the gold plate. I used to wear it all the time. I love her. I think she's brilliant, and I love the jewellery. And I got it in a silver, and I've actually can't find the gold, the other one, but I've got both the gold and silver in the tiny one, nice layered. But the gold one's lurking around somewhere. And she also did some bracelets, so I got a little angel wing on a black. They're quite big for me though, that's the problem. Lots of bracelets are just too loose because I've got the tiniest wrists, but that's where the love bangle is brilliant because they measure your wrist and you get it fitted to the size of your wrist. Another silver set that I don't wear that often, Bruno bought this when I was on a jazz weekend, I think for Mother's Day, and there's a little hummingbird necklace. It's got a little gold wing, and I actually got, I think Gail bought these for me, my friend, some little tiny hummingbird earrings. So when I'm having a silver day, probably at Christmas actually, because I've got a nice silver skirt, I might put those on with it. Okay, so I think we can now jump in to what I used to love, and I've got loads of it. It's ridiculous. So Chlobo, I was obsessed with it, literally. So these were the original. They're not very nice to look at because they're all discoloured. Then I got I think it says love and wish. They all had different things written on. So I got loads of these. I went through stages, and then there's a lot of big chunky ones. This was a chunky filigree, I think it's called, heart. That's one from that collection. And then a different heart with all my love on it. And then the hamster hand. You can see this is ridiculous. That's the first stack. Then I had a black stack, and that's got a little glittery ball on, heart, peace sign, and a cross. So you could wear those all in a stack. Look nice with certain clothes still. Then I got the, this is ridiculous. I collected these for so long. The grey, the silvery pewter peace sign, ball, that was really heavy. Filigree heart, another peace sign, that's a smaller one. A star, another ball, and a cross. And a couple of those are really small, so they're nice. Another stack. I think I must have been one of their best customers. And then 1, 2, 3. I got the pearl collection, a stack of the pearls, which actually are brilliant on holiday. There was one laying over there. There's one over there somewhere. Just don't wear them. It's oh. You know why? Because they do that. Right, let's put that one there. And then I had a multicoloured stack. All looks really odd, like this. But all different things hanging on them. That one's got Let's Dance. It's just ridiculous how many I used to collect, but I think I used to change them with outfits, with every outfit. So there's another lot of Chlobo. Then I got the peace one. That's probably a cheaper one. Then I got their brown collection. Nice for holidays. That had a dolphin on. And that one's got another hamster hand. And a peace sign. I was really into those. And then the gold. So oh, there's another Tanya Bardo. That's the one with the little heart. So I'll put that with the Tanya Bardo stuff. Yeah, and 2 Chlobos, pearls with a heart and a hamster hand. I think that's one more lot of Chlobo, 2 gold. One's a peace sign. So it's ridiculous. You could have the biggest stack there with those. But then I used to collect the necklaces. I'm not really into long necklaces anymore. But I had the pewter with the cross. The thing about these is they all had a clasp, so you could, there it is, take it off and put it on a different necklace. So I used to do that all the time, depending on my clothing. When I had my All Saints days, I used to wear these all the time. And then this was one of the most expensive. I think this is the one Cheryl Cole got, and I saw it on her. And it's got the skull, and I've put the skull cross on there. But it's huge. Look. Can't even see it. The amount of times when the boys were little, I wore them, a lot of them together, and I'd get them caught in the trolley, Waitrose, or wherever I was shopping. I'd get it stuck, and then it'd rip. That one didn't, but the other ones did quite a lot, and I often sent them back. So then I had the matching pearl chain, but I haven't put anything on that little end at the minute. That's where you hook them on. I wore that one lots, and that needs a clean. That looks gold, it's so discoloured. Okay, and then these 3 were Chlobo. Actually, there's a creamy coloured one with a big peace sign. I'd hook that on, and that was gold and pearl. Then I got the black, which had the cross on a lot, and that tassel I had on the pearl one. Don't know how it's ended up on that. Bruno's actually got a couple of these. The sort of same but men's type. And then I got the brown to match the brown bracelets. I don't know why it's got the tiniest heart on the end, but it has. So that's those Chlobo. And then this, I think this is Guess. This I still wear all the time. It's Guess, and it's got lots of little charms on it. It was from Gunwolf Keys. And basically I still wear it because you put it round and then you put it round again, and you can have one bit like a choker and the other bit hanging down, or have them both long, have it how you want. But it's a really nice like black choker if you're going partying and you want a quite trendy look. But obviously I haven't worn it in ages, but it's got gold and silver, so I like that. The other one like that is actually, Bruno bought me this on an aeroplane, I think, and I think it must have been BA, but it's really handy for going out. You can just open the clasp, put it anywhere on the necklace, and then you have whatever length you want. So I'd often have that tied up quite like a choker, and then a really long dangly bit. I can't remember the name, but I'm sure it was BA. So that's cool for going out. The other thing I invested in, running out of breath, was when he died, I bought some Alexander McQueen sandals and a bracelet. Does it say? Yeah, it says Alexander McQueen on it. Let's put it like that. And this is a wrist. It's really odd. I've still worn it though. You just put it on and do the buckle up there. It's really different. It's a bit like a Dior kind of style that are out now, but obviously this was when he died, probably about 10 years ago. I suppose you could wear it as a collar or a dog collar, but it was designed to be worn as a bracelet. So, way back when, I was into links. I'd just broken this while I was getting it out because I think the things just rot the elastic in it, and it was one of the stretchy links of London. So I've actually got the original bracelet that stayed together, and that's got a mobile phone on it and a lipstick and a shoe, but nothing else. They were all on the other one. So the other one was everything. It meant everything to me. It was hilarious. We had so much fun collecting these. So I had the lucky knickers. I actually had a credit card, and on the back it says big spender. It's got a credit card number that's fake, and it says Bank of Bruno. Let me try and get that. You can't see it, but it's hilarious. Then it had a ring still attached to the little ring. Then I had a bra with the lucky knickers again. Different lucky knickers. They don't say lucky knickers on those ones actually, they're just spotty yellow. And of course, I had the handbag. And of course again, a mobile phone again. And because I had the lipstick, I had the lips. And then an eye mask, and it says not likely on the other side. That must have been one of Bruno's jokes. So one day I might get those all put onto the other links of London. Okay, so then I've got a few bits bought by my friend Teresa that I still wear all the time. These, she bought me these lovely, I don't know where they were from actually, earrings, gold hoops, which are so in at the minute. So I wear these a lot with little stones on. I can't remember where they're from. I think they've got a hallmark. I just really like those. She bought me this little tiny bracelet as well, and I can't remember who they're by. Oh, FF. It's not the Tesco's one. Oh, Folly? I can't remember, but you just push it. So sweet. It's so small. I love that. I wore that loads. Then she bought me this, which is really quite chunky. And it's actually got hallmark, I think. There we go. But it would bash against my Cartier, so it wouldn't be much good at the minute on that wrist. And then these, and what do they say on them? Oh, this was from our other friends, and this says Joseph and Kai, and on the back, I don't know if you can see, it's got their date of births. Oh my god, I remember getting that. I think it was from Paul and Jane. That's lovely. Nice present. My holiday watch, if I don't want to take this, there's a Michael Kors. I think it's actually stopped, but I like that one because it's brilliant to wear. I think I wore it in San Diego and things like that. It's just easy to wear, really stylish. I like that. So I keep that out. And then in here, I've also got another Chlobo, which actually is really nice. Make love, not war. Peace sign. So that's a proper chain. I don't even know, I don't think that's real gold either, but it's Chlobo. See, I was obsessed with Chlobo. And I also bought this from them. This horn. I really quite like that. It's long. Really long. I'd probably just catch it now. And a set that I never wore very much from Chlobo. It's actually really lovely layered up. So it's basically sort of a V shape, and then the little one was more like a choker V shape, and you'd wear them together. So yeah, I still don't think it's real gold. That's that. Onto some other stuff. Sabo. 3 of those. You hook the little charms on. I've got a dragonfly, a perfume. That hummingbird shouldn't be on there, that's from something else. That's, Joseph bought me the little hummingbird on a necklace, and I broke the chain. Little heart and strawberry. So I've got the blue, the pearl and the black, which are cool when you're on holiday and just want to jazz up an outfit with a bit of colour and a bit of chunkiness, and you don't want to take anything too expensive. So that's those. And then I have in my cabinet, I have got so many earrings, but tacky or cheap or broken or sentimental. But I'm not going to go through every single one of those because you just fall asleep. One pair I got in Gunwolf Keys actually. It was another pair of Guess ones. When we went with the Smiths on one of our weekends away. So they actually, if I'm wearing silver, I'd still wear those. And then in gold, I don't know where these were from. They're not real gold, but they're quite cute too. So there's a couple of pairs, but I've got so many like that. Some lovely silver ones that I've had as presents, but I'm not going to get them all out. And then I did get, I don't even know where this was. Oh, anyway, it was Bvlgari. It's a choker, a Guess choker, and you can slide off the charm, so you can have 1 charm, 2 charm, or 3. And there's a question mark, a heart, and a star. So that's quite funky if you're really doing a party outfit, something different to not wearing normal clothes. Now, my favourite bits. This is, I wear this lots now. This is from, is it My Teresa? But it's by Linda Lombardi. Laura Lombardi? Laura Lombardi. And it's just a gold plate, really thick necklace. I love gold. So because it's got one of those clasps, you can clip it anywhere on the chain, so you can have it any length you want. So you want it, if you're wearing a polar neck, it's nice to wear it longer. If you want it a little bit like a choker up here, just tie it up there. So I wear that an awful lot at the minute. Yeah, Net-a-Porter, it says it on the box. It says it on the box, so she must sell her stuff there. Now, two of my favourite things left. Right, my Dior earrings. I wear these lots. They're gorgeous. They go, the front's small, the back's big, and they are so stylish. I just absolutely love them. But obviously not with too much necklace because they're really big. I've got all my other earrings, all my metal in my ears. What did Lydia say? Your ears are like a colander. I can strain my broccoli with my ears. So many holes. And my last this lovely, lovely, lovely thing. I just love the packaging. Oh God. Bought this last Christmas, somehow managed to con Bruno. It's got all the packaging in here. Oh, I haven't been out in ages to wear it. It's the Christian Dior pearl choker. Oh, I love it so much. I just love these things I've bought over the last year. It's got the gold plated. It's their costume jewellery, so the earrings and this are in their costume, I don't know what it's called, fashion jewellery, not their fine jewellery. Obviously, if that was fine jewellery, we'd be looking at £20,000, and it wasn't anywhere near that. So I think that is all the main pieces. In the safe, before we got these watches, it's my Rolex, we did have Cartier, and that Cartier, I remember I worked in a salon. I didn't earn very much money at all. Bruno wasn't earning a lot. I think I was with him, but he wasn't earning very much, and my old boss had Cartier watch, and I was like, I really loved that. It wasn't over the top, wasn't in your face, you couldn't tell unless you knew. It was the iconic one with the little screws on the face. It was small, and I always thought one day I'd like one of them. And years passed, and one Christmas Bruno got a little bonus that we were never expecting then, and he went out and he bought me it. It was before Christmas, and then he bought himself one. His actually is now limited edition, and wherever we go, when he's worn it, people want the shop we're in want to buy it off him or exchange it for one of their new ones, because you can't get it. It's actually, I think it was the strap, whereas mine was still run of the mill. They still do it everywhere. But I was blown away, and I still love it today, because it meant so much from me being my 22-year-old self that had nothing, and then Bruno and me getting married, having children and working hard at a family, and then him coming home with that gift. I mean, mine was probably £2,000, his was more. Nothing like watches these days, and it's probably gone up so much, but it was the world, and it still means the world to me. I still can't believe I ever was able to get that, and I don't take anything for granted. All the Chlobo that Bruno bought on different birthdays, Christmases, you know, it wasn't mega expensive, but I collected it. I mean, it's just bloody ridiculous. How can anyone have that many stack of bracelets that actually probably will break because they've got the thread in? But I loved them. I absolutely loved wearing them. Loved everything. So then we got these on our 20th anniversary. He got the man's, I got the women's. It's beautiful. You can't really see it. It's got the gold face, and I've got the one up from the ladies, but not the size of his. I just didn't want a dainty little one. I thought, I'm gonna have it a little bit bigger, so I like it bigger, plus my eyesight's not what it used to be, so the bigger the better, and especially as the date, I can't really ever see that. I always say to Bruno, what date is it today? He's like, you've got it on your bloody watch. But anyway, so I think apart from all the earrings and the really old rings and the costume rings and the things that have broken and cheap bracelets you get on holidays of shells, which I still love and I still take on holidays, you don't really need to see all that, but I thought it was a good insight into what sits in my cupboard. And then I think everybody does it. You end up just wearing your favourite thing constantly. I mean, yeah, I never take off hands and wrists, never. So you'd have to kidnap me if you wanted to take me bracelet. But all the other stuff, right, it's not worth anything anymore. But to me, my memories and the love I had from it and the time I had with it, it was just takes you back. I just absolutely love it. So yeah, from the age of the boys being born all the way through them growing up, school runs with my Chlobo stack on, I thought it was so cool. Anyway, so as soon as we can go out, I will hopefully be able to go to London and to go to Astrid&miyu and sort these earrings out. They are brilliant. I couldn't recommend them enough. I'd quite like Maria Tash, but we saw them in that stopped. Anyway, we saw Maria Tash in Liberty of London, and I was like, Bruno, this is what I'd like. And I looked and went, okay. So probably the little stud that goes up there is probably £250. So I won't be, I think some of them went up to £700. I won't be wearing that in my ears because I will lose those and break them, and the amount of times you wash your hair, and nah, I'd like to, but not in that league. So anyway, I'll stick to bits that are nice, that I never take off, that are worth looking after. But yeah, I'd like to go up to Astrid&miyu and have a little look and change some of my piercings. Anyway, I better stop this one because it's half an hour for a Saturday, which you don't want to hear me rambling anymore. So I'm going to go off now and go and collect Kai in his car from school so he can drive back. Story of my life. Anyway, I hope this has been fun looking through someone's collection, and I'll think of something to do next week. See you soon. Bye.